My friends, thanks for tuning in. In this video, I'm going to show you some proof that Hurricane Irma and Jose are basically man-made with this technology that I'm about to show you. We're looking at NASA Worldview. Thank you very much, NASA, for providing us with these 24-hour images of planet Earth. This is the most current, September 8th, which is today, 2017, NASA Worldview. So this is not Photoshop. I'm not making anything up. Over here, just want to show you, does this look normal to you? Basically, these are frequency weapons, so to speak, or weather modification technology off the west coast of Africa on these islands. One island is Funchal, the other one is Santa Cruz, Tenerife. And you can see, this tiny little island, and you see all these spindles coming out of it. This is not normal. So this is not natural, and it's all going in this direction where currently Hurricane Jose and Hurricane Irma are about to hit the east coast, Florida. And over here we have more islands off the west coast of Africa over here. These are Santa Cruz Islands, and you can totally see the same kind of frequencies coming out of these islands. They're very small islands, and you can see these frequencies coming out of them because they have this technology there, and it's this technology, gonna zoom out a little bit, is creating these spindles, so to speak, right? You can totally see all of these and all of these, and I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. So where is it all going? So it's all creating pressure. It's going down here. This is the direction where it's going. And guess what we have here? We have Hurricane Jose right over here going right after Hurricane Irma. It's already over Cuba. Okay, so these are back to back, and these tiny little islands have technology that's creating this pressure and giving what I believe is more power to these huge tropical storms. Okay, so we're actually going to go back in time. I'm going to zoom in a little bit to see what's happening day by day. There's also a set of islands down here called Cabo Verde. Okay, so these islands down here too, although not active right now, or maybe partially active, they also have, see these islands, they also have this similar technology. And we're gonna go back to September 7th. Nothing here, but let's look at the ones above. The ones above are pretty active. You can see the rays coming out from the points of these islands, and they're creating these spindles in the clouds, because these spindles represent frequencies that they're using to give power to these storms. Look at this island, the Funchal Island. It's covered by clouds, nothing here, and then you see these spindles coming out right from this island. Okay, I live in Hawaii, and as you know, Hawaii is a set of islands. Nothing like that here. We never see this kind of weird spindles and just craziness over here, right? So all of these tiny islands, I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can see that there's a bunch of little islands here, and from each one there's some kind of frequency coming out. And where it's going? Well, like I showed you, it's going towards Jose, and we're going to go back in time to September 6th to see what's happening. Again, there's no Photoshop. This is all, you can check it out by searching for NASA Worldview. We're going to zoom in here back to these islands. Look at that. Same kind of thing. This is September 6th. Same kind of thing. These spindles, they're using this frequency technology. It's probably HAARP based in combination with chemtrails. And weather modification, it's nothing new. They've been trying to modify weather for at least 50 years. It's not a new technology. If you do your research, you will know that they are creating at least partially climate change, and at least partially global warming or global cooling, whatever you want to call it, and also these super storms. Look at these frequencies. This is crazy. And it's all going towards Jose. You can see like a punch over here, this punch right here, aimed at pointing towards Jose. This is September 6th. And we're going to go back in time. September 5. Zoom in a little bit. Back to these islands. So it looks like a lot of chemtrails because these are not clouds. All this, it's not fog either. You can still see little lines coming out, but not very active. I'm going to go down a little bit to see more chemtrails over here. Okay, this is more clear over here, not so many chemtrails, but over here you can see all this fog. That's chemtrails because they need to spray metallic particulates in the atmosphere in order to use these frequencies, and these frequencies like HAARP frequencies and metallic particulates in the atmosphere, they work together to control these storms, add power to it, steer it, or break it down. So they totally have this technology. And then so over here, gonna look at the bottom set of islands off the west coast of Africa called Cabo Verde. Again, a bunch of little islands in a semicircle, and they have a similar technology here. And I'm gonna go back in time, September 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 1st. So first you can see that over here it's active again. September 1st, it's active because you can see the same kind of spindles that we saw in the other islands north of Cabo Verde Islands. Same kind of technology that they're using. These it looks like almost like pi based frequencies or sine wave frequencies. So let's zoom out a little bit. And where is it pointing? Well, in this case these frequencies are pointing into this formation. And let's go back in time. These formations become hurricanes, by the way. I'm gonna go back in time, August 31st. So over here, this is August 28th, and we actually went all the way back to the home place of birth of Hurricane Irma. Okay, if you go to August 28th and you look up the Cabo Verde Islands, Hurricane Irma is right here. It's not yet a hurricane. It's just a bunch of clouds, possibly mixed with chemtrails, that are kind of getting together. And guess where they're getting together? They're getting together in the area where these frequencies, these installations exist in those islands, Cabo Verde. So in this case, we're going to go forward a little bit. Let's see where we're at. Okay, Cabo Verde, I'm going to center it. So this is August 29th. So you can see that this is Cabo Verde, and this is Hurricane Irma before it was officially a hurricane. Now it's finally came into shape, more circular shape. There's no eye yet, but it formed right above Cabo Verde Islands where these technologies exist. So let's go forward again in time, August 30th. Boom, you can totally see now it's creating a classic hurricane looking spindle. You know, the arms of the hurricane over here, the bottom arm, the upper arm. Cabo Verde is right here. So this Hurricane Irma over here was born where these frequencies exist. We're going in time, going forward in time. Boom, and look, now it has the eye. This is August 31st. It already has the eye. This is Irma, and it's gaining more and more power. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. So the islands that we were looking at, they're pretty tiny, but they're right here is the one set, and the other set is pretty much over here. So yeah, totally controlling this. And you know, it's important that we talk about these kind of things and not put a blind eye to it, because this technology also exists on the other side of the planet, going over here to United States, actually Baja California. There's an island called Guadalupe Island, and it uses the same kind of technology. And the reason I know this is because I've been tracking this one for a while. Guadalupe Island is right here. Guadalupe Island, tiny island, nobody knows about it, but guess what? There is a military base on this island, and a lot of the technologies, if you look with a satellite, you can't see them because they're photoshopped out, because they don't want you to see certain things that are out here. But this is September 2nd, September 3rd, September 4th, and guess where it's shooting? Usually it shoots down to create hurricanes that go towards Hawaii. This time around, it looks like it's shooting up, because there's another hurricane that's going towards Mexico in the Gulf. So it's pointing in that direction right now. Look at that. You can totally see the spindles. This isn't Pacific Ocean. The other islands were in the Atlantic Ocean. And this is off the coast of Baja California, Guadalupe Island. Let's go forward in time. Now it's shooting down. See the spindles coming out of it? Going down. Just going forward in time. I mean, if you think this is natural, this is September 7th. If you think this is natural right here, I don't know what to tell you. You're either a troll or you're just blind. But this line right here, this spindle, death ray, weather modification ray, whatever you want to call this, coming out from the tip of Guadalupe Island is not natural. September 7th going to September 8th. Okay, not there yet. Okay, well, I hope this opens up eyes of certain people and hopes everyone see that you know, these events are not completely natural occurring. Just like messing with DNA, the mad scientists are also messing with weather, different kinds of chemical substances, you name it, anything you can put your hands on. Mad scientists want to control it. The elites want to control it. That's why they're messing with it. Weather modification, nothing new. Although to some who haven't done their research, it might be new, but it's not a conspiracy theory. It's a complete reality. And check out other videos. There's lots of videos showing proofs. There's people, whistleblowers and scientists speaking out and uncovering these realities. So thanks for watching, and until next time, stay safe and God bless you.